What's up, guys? It's your boy Angie Gavin, and in this video we're going to talk about one of the most, if not the most important thing when it comes to Amazon FBA, and it's about differentiating your product. So what I'm going to do in this video today, I'm going to take a product and then I'm going to show you the different I'm going to explain why you differentiate, and then I want to give you examples of how you can take like one plain product and then differentiate it within that marketplace to come in and scoop up all these sales from a niche type audience, provided that the whole product itself is in high demand. What you want to do is you want to come in and scoop up a little niche within, like a sub niche within that whole product niche. And that is the key, my friends, to having a successful product. Not spending a lot of money on PPC, not doing anything to launch it, just coming in with all the things that the market already wants, and then just coming in and killing it, crushing it. And that's what I've seen with other sellers. So let's head over to my computer, and I think you're going to find this video really, you're going to get some good information from this. And like I said, I wish I knew this 6 months ago, because I wouldn't have the products I have today. So let's get to my computer, and I'll see you in a second, guys.
Alright guys, so the reason why I want to differentiate our products is pretty simple. Bottom line is we don't want to compete on price, and we don't want to race to the bottom because we're only going to go broke. And that is why we make our product different. I don't think that you can come into the same niche, the same category as like a seller that's already selling 1,000, 2,000 of these a month, and you're coming with no feedback and you're trying to get into that space. Like, you're going to lose. So you never get exactly the same product. You always make it different, so that other people have to come to you to buy your differentiating points. Say that fast. So this is how we differentiate. Okay, so we want to do the branding. Obviously, the branding is going to be different for everyone. You just get your brand registered, so then you're trying to copy your product, put your brand on it, you can sue them. You want to get a unique design, because this is probably later on down the road, but I'll show you what. Like this one here, like cat scratches. See, it's got a unique design, so it's different. The features, I guess you could do like, you know, this thing here has multiple features within the one product. Alright, pliers, scissors, sharpeners, everything sort of, you know, in the one product. The manufacturing process, I mean, you could have it handmade, or within the manufacturing process, like, you know, you could refine the process if you're like an engineer, or you technically minded through the manufacturing process of how a product is made. Maybe you could improve that process, either adding more heat, cooling the product earlier. By analyzing the manufacturing process, you can actually make your product better, have a better finished product, just by changing the process. Okay, so that's more technical. Obviously the color, I mean, you can change the color, but I mean, it's not really a big factor. I mean, if everyone else selling like a black and silver ice cream cone, you come in and sell like a blue one or a purple one. It's not really a strong differentiating factor, because essentially what we're trying to do by having these differentiations is we're building a moat. Okay, so I mentioned this in the previous video, which I'll link above. We want to build a moat, and by doing a moat is basically, you know, it's going to stop people from getting across. That's what we want to do. All the newbies and people that are just, you know, find it too hard, they don't want to go through these processes, they don't want to go through the extra work of getting the packaging, doing the logo, making your design unique, maybe bundling the product. But they're just going to go, nah, forget this, I want to go on to the next easy thing. So you're going to wipe all those people out, but you're still going to have competitors that are trying to come in and steal all your piece of the pie, and by applying one or many of these differentiating factors, right, you're going to stop people from doing this because they're simply not going to go through the process. For example, a unique design. For example, a unique design of a product would require, if it's a plastic product, it could require different plastic molds, and those molds can cost anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000. People are just not going to buy or spend the money on the molds to try to compete with you. And even then, when you get the CAD designs done for the molds, you actually have your logo embossed in the actual mold. So even if they go to the manufacturers and try to steal your product, it's going to have your logo embossed in the actual mold. When the product comes out, it's going to have your name, and then you can sue them. They try to do it on Amazon, trying to steal your product. So the material, okay, so again, you could do, it's not a really big mold, but it'll deter, some people. It's not going to deter the really staunch seller, like the seasoned seller, that want to come in and steal all your sales. Well, they're just going to get the same material. So for example, here, this one's like a zinc. All the other ones are either steel or aluminium, or chrome, and this one's a zinc one. So immediately, like, there's a black one here, alright, but immediately you just stand out straight away. Okay, so you're differentiating it. The material, different material. I'll go through an example of this in a second. Okay, maybe combine two products, and this is what I mean by combining two products. This is what I mean by you want to combine two products. You can have like a dog leash, or a dog leash, and you can have like a poop bag. So, they just basically put this poop bag onto an actual leash, but ultimately you want to incorporate it into the design so it's all seamless. That's where it's going to be really hard for other people to copy, because again, they're going to have to go to the manufacturers and get them to actually manufacture this unique design. They're just not going to do that. Alright, so for example, let's say this retractable dog leash. What if that had the poop bag already built into the actual frame? That would make it unique, and that would make it hard for other sellers to try to just come in and steal the same product. So yeah, combine the two products into one. You can do step-by-step manuals to differentiate. For example, this one here, they've got this product here, and then they just did DVD series and like instructionals. Yeah, they've got instructionals there. So it just enhances, makes the primary product just like so much better. And it wouldn't take much to get those DVDs done. You just get it done on Fiverr for a couple $100. Just find someone to do it, and you're good to go. The quantity, I mean, that's pretty much everyone knows what this one is. Instead of 3 scoops, you got 2 scoops, or 1 scoop, you got 3 scoops. Again, not a very strong moat, but it will still work. Bundling or customizing a kit. This is a perfect example of a kit. You could just customize it and make like a kit. So instead of just getting like bath bombs, they would get like cream, they would get like lotion, they would get like shampoo. See how we've got the basket's nicely designed, got nice ribbon around it. It's totally 100% done properly. And you can see this one's making 17,570 sales a month. This is perfect. This is an example of how you should customize and brand. The packaging, we mentioned that before. The gift sets, okay, you can make your product a gift set. So whatever the product is, just make it a gift set. For example, this one here, you could just have like a ribbon and incorporate the existing packaging just to make it into a gift set, put a ribbon around it, and then you could have different custom gift sets. So you would sell them for Christmas, you would sell them for Easter, you'd sell them for Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever, right? And all these gift sets, it's going to constantly sell throughout the year, and it's a great gift. People are going to buy it. DVD series, I kind of mentioned that before with that other product. For example, this one here, it's got Wi-Fi. This is probably a little bit further down the road. You probably wouldn't do this straight away. Is it eco-friendly? If your product is able to be eco-friendly somehow. Maybe the packaging or the actual product itself. These are eco-friendly compostable forks and knives. So that's really big these days, is eco-friendly stuff. Designed in America. You can't really say made in America unless made in America. Put Design America on your packaging. Right, that's totally legal. Glow in the dark. Can it glow in the dark? If not, can you add those features? Personalization, right, to the product. This is a bad example, but let's just say, you know, the tumbler niche is not how you want to personalize, because you can't really personalize. You can't really do it. The problem with this is there's not much you can do with the tumblers, right? There's really not much color, maybe, and personalization. That's it. So this is a bad example, but I think you get the point, right? It's just you can personalize it. Okay, can you personalize your product? And rechargeable or cordless. Can you make your product rechargeable so people don't want to buy batteries and people hate cords? So can you incorporate some of these factors? You can't incorporate all of them, but you want to use it. So let's get an example where you know what I'm talking about. And let's just try to differentiate this product. So let's say, for example, this one here. It's like a baby type of product. So what they do is they just, you know, when they have a newborn baby, the kid's like, you know, a couple months old, they just get the footprint and the handprint. They put in this clay type of mold. They can take a couple of pictures and they've got a lasting memory of their child, right, when they were a toddler. So how could you differentiate this product? You definitely wouldn't just come in with exactly the same product. That would be absolutely ludicrous and stupid, and that's exactly what I did when I first started. So you could, like, for example, this one here, you could you could just go through the checkpoint list, and I'll just put this below the video, okay? So let's just go through it. Obviously, you know, you could brand it straight away, and just make the packaging yours, put your logo on it, and then see how they've got the bonus kind of frames. This is like the frame set within the frame. They've made different colors, so if you whatever color you want to pick, this would actually not cost much at all by the manufacturer, and then they could just, you know, put the different colors that they desire. So immediately this makes this thing more valuable because it's got more frames. They're allowed to pick what they want. Another thing too is, for example, by personalization here, what these people have done is they've got this letter set. So I think this is pretty cool. So the people can now put the name and the date of birth that their child was born, and that gives personalization. And they've added these little stamp letter things to the actual product, which just makes it like so much more better, because then now they get to know when their child is born and the name of the child. So that's awesome. So personalization, if you can personalize your product, awesome. Maybe you could do like a glow in the dark frame. Alright, maybe you could do different colors of glow in the dark frame. You could do the quantity, so you could maybe like buy one, get two, or get three free, or whatever. You could also, let's see, the material as well. So with this one here, you could do the different frames. So you could do like not just wood, you could do like different wood. You could do teal, you could do like a metal frame, you could do like a chrome frame, a gold frame. You could do all these different things that you could apply to this actual product to make it different. You can't really have step-by-step instructions. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, because you know, you just get the kid's foot and hand and just put it on the clay thing. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Another thing too as well is once you read through all the comments and all the positive and negative feedback, that's how you actually get to know all the features that you want to incorporate in the product. So one thing that I read was this product has like some of the manufacturers just have like acrylic kind of see-through acrylic. It's like a thin piece of plastic that goes over that separates the photos from outside, so then it doesn't get damaged. And that actual piece of acrylic can turn yellow if it's a cheap piece of acrylic, and that's what happened with some of the products. So by reading the comments, you'd know that. And one seller, what they did was they just put a thin piece of glass instead of acrylic. So then it doesn't turn yellow. So over time it just stays clean and clear the whole time, and that's really important. And you know, I never would have found out about that if I didn't read the comments. Alright, so then again, you know, what we talked about before with the different framing. So this product is kind of limited in a way. So it's got the different frames, like we talked about before. You can get like a nice prestige frame, you know. So it is limited in a way, but even this clay could be like, you could say it's eco-friendly, maybe. And also to make it different, stand out, you could have like the setup would be different. So you could have like what's it called? Handprint kit, baby and handprint kit. Instead of having like, you know, the footprint on the left and the kids top and bottom, you can have a different layout. Like for example, this one here. This one has the footprints on either side, so the hand and footprints on either side. It's got the photos in the middle. All right, so that's different. Makes your product different straight away, right? And that's what you want to do. You want to make it different. And also they've added these extra features or kind of bonuses, which is this thing here and this round. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a roller. Okay, so the roller allows you to roll out the design print. So if you screw it up, then you just get the roller, roll it flat again, then redo it. Okay, so that's cool. This one here is just basically another one. You could actually maybe bundle it and get these things here, and then add it to like the frame as well, and sell it for like, you know, $30-$40. Just increase your actual product itself by just adding more things to it. So by combining it, the gift set. Okay, so that's pretty much a given. This is for use for people having a newborn baby, but then you can have the packaging, put a ribbon around it, and have a gift set for people to buy this product when they go to baby showers. I think that's what it's used for anyway for most of the time, but people just buy it for themselves as well. See how it's got step-by-step instructions. See how it's got that. You could just, instead of having this on the website, you just have it in a on like a nice type of leaflet, or like a thing that folds out into a trifold type of pamphlet that has these. So to see how they've gone extra mile and they've just got these drawings done and just put it on a white piece of trifold paper and put it into the kit. It just makes it so much better. Put a coupon and put a thank you card. So you're really going the extra yard. A newbie's not going to do this. A newbie's just going to go, hey, I'll just buy the same thing and hope for the best. But you come in with your product. See how it's got, this one here's got like different little stands as well. See, so those stands wouldn't cost much extra to do as well. So you're really customizing it. This one here is like, you know, it's got a silver frame. See how that just stands out and pops. It just makes it really cool. Alright, so they're the ideas, guys. I know this video is getting a little bit long, but it's so important to customize, to read what all the issues are with other previous sellers, come in and make your product so much better, differentiating by all these features on, and you are going to just crush the competition, just crush them. Remember, a newbie's not going to do this. They're just going to find it too hard and just move on to the next product. You're going to come in with your product. You don't even have to use PPC. People are just going to find your product, and you're going to crush it with just organically. I've seen it over and over again, because again, 90% of the actual of this Amazon thing, all the other stuff can be, you know, it can be figured out. 90% of this is the product. If you've got a killer product and you suck at everything else, but people are still going to buy it, as opposed to having a really crappy product and be awesome at marketing and have everything else, you're still going to outsell all the other people because you've got a killer product in the beginning. I wish I knew this when I first started. The bottom line is this: the more things that you apply, differentiate your product by using all the things I just talked about, it'll be harder for you, but then again, it's going to be harder for someone else to copy. All right, and that's the most important thing. You don't want your competitors coming and stealing all your sales. You want to build that moat and you want to keep all these noobs out because you've done that extra mile and you put in the work. Alright, so with that said, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment, alright, because it really helps my through the algorithm, through the YouTube, and just populate my populate my video a lot more. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, catch you later.